10A Boxing Podcast, where the punches never stop and the excitement is always ringside. Get ready to step into the world of boxing like never before. Join us as we dive deep into the stories, strategies, and showdowns that make boxing the ultimate sport of champions. From knockout interviews with legendary fighters to ringside roundups of the biggest matchups, we've got you covered with expert analysis and insider insights. So lace up your gloves, grab a ringside seat, and get ready to experience the thrill of the fight. This is the 10-8 Podcast. Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Norbs, and we are live on the 10-8 Podcast. What's up? I was just able to sneak away from my son. Hopefully he don't wake up too soon, and maybe my daughter holds me down. I don't hear him crying, but I got the door open just in case. But this just breaking on Instagram. I was looking for it. I was like, holy shoot. Ryan Garcia allegedly reported by multiple sources has tested positive for the banned substance Ostarine, or whatever the hell that is. Apparently, it is banned throughout the United States on human use since 2015. I just read the article right now. Now, Ryan Garcia actually does respond on his Instagram, which I posted. If you guys want to check that out, my Instagram is at StreetStar NORBE. He did respond, and I'm going to play the response on here right now. But let me give you a brief breakdown on what Ostarine actually is. Substance profile: what athletes need to know about Ostarine. Okay, first let me read the actual article. Okay.
My drip on steroids. My drip on steroids.
How do I turn this volume? Okay. So according to Mike Coppinger and I think Dan Raphael or whatever, Ryan Garcia tested positive for the PED Ostarine the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney. Per a VADA letter obtained by ESPN has 10 days. Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample be tested. A sample also screened positive for 19 norendrosterone, but unconfirmed. Now, I don't know what that is. We're going to look that up. So check this out, guys. So I'm going to bring my mans on real quick. Hold on, let me bring him on. But this is absolutely crazy right now. But this is where I'm confused. Okay, so, bottom line is this. They said he tested positive the day before the fight and then the day of the fight. Now, my question to you is this. If that was the case, is it safe to say, and if this is true, that the commissions did not care nothing about the life of Devin Haney or the fact that Ryan Garcia cheated? Wouldn't it have been smart to then cancel the fight at that moment? You let the fight go, you let people buy tickets, you put this man's life on the line. Now, my question is this: did Devin Haney's camp know? And if Devin Haney's camp knew and let it go, still, that's absolutely crazy. Now, I don't believe that Devin Haney's camp knew of the positive test, but I don't understand how they wouldn't know if both parties. If you're a trainer or a promoter, wouldn't you want the best for your fighter? And wouldn't you want to know, or wouldn't you be involved in the testing of that athlete? I don't understand. And, Troy, you can attest to this. I'm not 100% sure, but basically Ryan tested positive the day before and the day of the fight. Now, my question is, how did they allow the fight to continue? And did they keep this from Devin Haney's camp? And if so, if not, why would Devin Haney's camp still go through with the fight, knowing at this point that this man is tested positive for a banned substance by the name of Ostarine, one of them, and the other one was a norendrosterone, but that's unconfirmed. So what is going on, Troy? Please shed some light on this. Did Devin Haney's camp actually know? I mean, or did they? What? Why would they not be notified of the fight if this were true? I need to hear from Bill Haney. What do you think? What do you think transpired?
I think it's cap, if you ask me, because that's something you hear about before a fight even happens. Like, it's very rare if they getting tested the whole time. Then all of a sudden, after the fight, 4 or 5 weeks. How long was since it's been since the
2
fight?
weeks. It was on the 20th.
Yeah,
10 days.
that's cap, man.
So you think it's BS?
I really don't be paying attention to these different things, man, because this is the thing. Like, when you understand it's all a business, then they could be trying to force a rematch because it was just such a lucrative thing for all parties involved. So I mean, I really don't take it no serious, because if he was really on that many substances, it would have showed up way before then.
Well, I mean, if my thing is this: if this has any validity, right? Why wasn't the fight then canceled at the moment, knowing that? And that's why I question: wouldn't the other camp be notified of this, and what shouldn't have been?
Yeah, that's why it's cap.
So you think it's BS? So I mean, this is obtained by listen. There's a few viable sources that are stating it right now. ESPN. Let me see if ESPN's report. ESPN's reporting it. There's a lot of people reporting this right now, but it is breaking the internet. In fact, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Of course, this is more just promotion. Like, they just love doing
this is not
it.
positive. I mean, listen, Ryan Garcia actually, check this out. He actually responds. Check. I'm gonna play the response right now. This is how I know this shit is crazy. I'm gonna play the response for everybody.
I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lie.
Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. That's fucking retarded. So, at the end
Lies.
of the day, big lies. I beat his ass. Fuck out of here. Everybody go to Warwick tonight. It's lit.
And I was with this guy every single day.
So that's what Ryan Garcia had to say. Now, the one point that I do agree with, what happened?
That is coming from the ashwagandha.
I don't even know what it means. I don't even know.
Listen, ashwagandha is an adaptogen that you take. It's a herb, bro, and it boosts. It keeps you. It's an adaptogen because it grows in harsh climates, and it helps you deal with outside stressors.
Okay, so this is so let me bring this up. Okay, what Ryan said in that, what stuck out to me was, he said, why wouldn't they? I mean, clearly his camp didn't know about it, right? Why wouldn't they stop the fight from happening? So let's just say this is to be true. Let's just say this to be true. Not only should Ryan Garcia be banned, right? But the individuals that let it go, that allowed the fight to continue.
That's what I'm saying. It's cap, because they
just makes no sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just be a bunch of cap. It's the media, man. It does what it wants. Like, that's why it's just a bunch of cap. Like, you're not about to be taking no substances, and they're gonna be warning you before the fight, and they're gonna give your fighter a chance to see if he want to compete or not when dude is on whatever he on. But
I mean, listen, let's break down Ostarine.
Now listen, Leos just don't cheat because it's already cheating for being one.
So look, let me give you the breakdown on the substance known as Ostarine. I don't even know if I'm saying it correct, so guys, don't kill me. To take part in the elite competitions, many athletes must comply with the World Anti-Doping Agency prohibited list, a strict global standard that prohibits the use of certain substances and methods because of their potential to enhance performance and cause negative health effects. The WADA prohibited list is an internationally recognized standard with more than 660 signatories that helps ensure that athletes can compete on a level playing field around the world. Among its various prohibited list resources for athletes and their support personnel, USADA publishes substance profiles to highlight vital information about high-risk substances, including Ostarine. What is Ostarine? Ostarine is the trademarked name for a selective androgen receptor modulator. That's what it says here. SARM. That is not approved for human use or consumption in the United States or in any other country. In recent years, WADA has reported an increasing number of positive tests involving SARMs, and athletes who use these substances most likely obtaining them through black market channels. Research has shown that SARMs like Ostarine have fewer androgenic properties, meaning they have less influence on the development and balance of male hormones, including testosterone. While they are not yet approved for human use, SARMs are of interest to the medical community because they might be effective at treating different health conditions without resulting in the negative side effects of steroids. Ostarine is currently being investigated as a way to treat a variety of muscle wasting diseases such as osteoporosis, cancer, and hypogonadism. This is from an article. Then it says, is Ostarine prohibited in sports? It says, yes, Ostarine is prohibited at all times under the S1 anabolic agent category of the WADA prohibited list. The number of positive tests involving Ostarine has increased steadily over the past few years, with WADA reporting 28 globally since 2015. So this is kind of weird the way they describe it, right?
Yeah, bro. It's really not, because anything to say andro has like a steroid effect by.
But this is the case. It says it doesn't have. It's a healing type of thing. That's what it says here. In fact,
Yeah, but that still gives you an advantage because not everybody's body heal at the same.
100%. This says, do everyday products contain Ostarine? Now, this is interesting what I read here, right? It says there, in fact, are products that contain Ostarine, but only illegal ones. Given that Ostarine is not approved for human use or consumption in the United States or in any other country, there are no legal medications that contain Ostarine. It's also important to note that Ostarine is not a permitted ingredient in dietary supplements. However, you should be aware that some dietary supplement manufacturers illegally put SARMs like Ostarine in their products and sell them as legal steroids or research-only chemicals. Moreover, they may omit Ostarine from the label entirely or use misleading names to confuse consumers. For example, Ostarine may also be called, it says enobosarm, MK2866, or GTX024. Some examples of supplements that contain Ostarine can be found on the Supplement Connect High Risk list. So it's kind of crazy because it kind of looks like some products may contain Ostarine and don't actually let you know on the labeling, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. Because
I'll be saying that's why niggas got to be vegan, blood.
This
I tell you right there, that's just a lot, bro. It's shit. It's stuff in the food that you don't even know it's in there, or in whatever man. That's crazy.
Listen, so my man Achilles Torres says, aren't all fighters tested before the fight? That's the thing. They said they caught it the day of the fight. He tested positive, and the day before the fight. So Achilles, this is where I'm confused. And this is where Ryan Garcia, and I'm not trying to defend Ryan Garcia, but it's a good point. If you detected this the day before the fight and the day of the fight, how did you allow the fight to continue? How did you allow them to go in? Did Ryan Garcia's camp know? Allegedly, they didn't. Did Devin Haney's camp know? If they did, they would be crazy to allow the fight to continue like that. So I don't know, but this is huge. And listen, if this were to be true, because they said he has 10 days to get his B sample tested to basically, to go against the positive.
Neutralize the, yes.
Yeah, so he has 10 days, right? If that sample goes out and it turns out to be negative, what is Ryan Garcia to do? And now it kind of opens the door for a rematch. It actually does. Now people.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, they really just want to listen. That fight was so lucrative, bro, because of Ryan Garcia's drawing power and all the shit he was doing. Like, listen, you gotta think, if they do a fight again, then Vada gets to get more money for the testing. And then everybody gets to get paid more, and because now it's good, but it would just be it's a wrap, bro.
I don't
You
know.
can't revisit it.
This
It's
sounds
over.
it sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this really puts a black cloud over Ryan Garcia's enormous victory over Devin
Doesn't
Haney.
last. I mean, they were saying Pacquiao was on the roids for years.
But he never
and
tested positive. He never tested positive.
he never wanted to test.
Well, no, there was different. There was different things that Floyd wanted him to do that he refused to do. Which,
Yeah, like take a blood test. That's what they do at VADA.
I mean, well, the Olympic Committee. So it says here, my man.
Yeah, that's VADA. VADA take blood.
So it says Casey Walton said the test can't be run the day of the fight. It takes time to run the samples. It's taken to keep the fighters legit up to the fight. Casey, I don't know if that's true because it states that it was detected the day of the fight. That's what it says. It was detected the day of the fight. So my question to you is, so they took it that day? Did they mean they took it that day of the fight and got the results a week later? That doesn't make sense.
They took it earlier and got the results the day of the fight because she's saying when you take blood samples, it's not just a 1 day turnaround test result. It's like any other sample of blood.
But this was a urine test. This was a urine test that he took and it came up.
Oh man, no. I'm thinking, man, no, I'm not entertaining. PP, bro. Man, that shit don't mean nothing. I'm thinking they took a hair or a blood sample.
This is a legit.
Man, listen.
My man King DNA 2 what's up?
If it ain't blood or hair.
Of course, my wife calls me now.
If it ain't blood or hair, I ain't hearing it.
Yeah,
blood, you can't hide nothing.
I mean, listen, it is a little alarming though. I mean, he has to debunk it. Now he has to. There's two samples.
No, he doesn't. I mean, when you debunk, you just got to shut your mouth and let the stupidity speak for itself. See, so everybody think you got to come to the defense to certain things. No, you just let the shit come, just blow over. Like, man, I don't know what they talk. Where the B samples at? Then you hit them with it. Listen, when they do shit like that, you double back with a defamation of character and watch how fast you get cease and desist.
Honestly, I don't know about no cease and desist. Once it's public, once it's out there like that,
yeah, that's defamation because it's alleged. But you got to listen. You said Cardi B. Where the proof? That if he really positive, where you said it.
Hold on. Let's reiterate what I said about the Cardi B situation. Yeah. Defamation. This was what I was regarding what De La Hoya threatened Canelo with, and Cardi B actually got it because somebody said something that was untrue, and she proved it. But ESPN put it out saying or somebody in ESPN said they obtained the letter. Whoever, if that's false, then Ryan can go in. But if that letter is actually true, there is no defamation.
That's what I'm saying. You hit them with a defamation off rip, and then if it's true, they'll put the information out saying it's public. And then if it's not, you in a bag, and that's how you cease and desist it. It's like either it's true or it ain't, and you got real receipts. You talk about something. You talking about PP?
Ryan Garcia is actually live right now. He's live right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I mean, he's going to have to debunk this. He really is going to have to debunk this at this point. I'm going to show you. Let me see exactly who reported it. Give me a second. Hold on a second. So Dan Raphael also reported it. And it says, breaking per multiple sources, knowledge of the results, Ryan Garcia tested positive for the banned PED Ostarine and a VADA test related to the Haney fight. Dan Raphael, I mean, man, listen. If it's not true, it is what it is. But there's a lot of people right now. Once you start putting this out,
listen, they getting it's media traction.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ryan's the hottest thing smoking, and people don't want to take it away. But I mean, if that's the case, then the Athletic Commission, the VADA obtained by VADA, the VADA is the testing thing, but the commission has to come out and make a statement. Somebody that's what's
gonna get it. That's what's gonna get somebody bad because when they come out and make the statement.
So let me ask a question. Let's say he says that the commission comes out and says it's true. What repercussions are Ryan to face. And my thing is this again, I'm confused. If they obtain these results the day of, this is where I'm confused. I don't understand how they let the fight continue. Now, if they took it the day of, and I'm really confused at that process. To be honest with you, that's where I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, because
in the situation.
it's not even a real thing.
What do you mean?
Listen, you're not giving blood, or well, I mean, you peeing, but you just peeing before your fight. But man, that's what I'm just saying. Like it just be so much cap with this stuff. I just
So you don't believe it at all?
No, I don't believe nothing until I see factual evidence, and I still don't believe it for real until Ryan come out and be like, they got I tested positive. So unless Ryan say it, I'm really not believing it. I just don't be believing it until I see proof. Niggas say anything.
Let's play this one more time. Let's say what Ryan actually says.
Never ever saw
Fuck the Haney's.
He said, "Fuck the Haney." He's blaming it on the Haney.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this before, you know, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, you know? Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, you know, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. That's fucking retarded. So
Lies.
Big lies. I beat his ass. Fuck out of here. Everybody
It's
go
a
to war
root
tonight.
It's a root in the ground. It's a root.
So
ashwagandha is a root, bro.
So
when he say that, listen, bro, as a Leo, when he said they say it came from ashwagandha, get the fuck out of here. Like that's literally something I would say. Like that shit comedy to me, bro.
Listen, whether it's true or not, it's gonna hang over his head. Now, people are gonna believe it or not, but
it's just gonna make him a bigger
somebody's
story.
going to have to make a statement at this point because a lot of people are you know, on his helmet at this point with the situation. The fact that Ryan actually responded as well, there has to be some type of validity to the situation because he said it's just people trying to take him down. What people are trying to take you down, Ryan? Are you talking about the commission? Because if this was put out by the commission, let me see if ESPN put it out. Let me check ESPN.com real quick. Let me see.
The media is a separate entity, bro. Like the commission is not the media.
No, I understand, but what I'm saying is, if ESPN were to put this out, and this is being honest,
ESPN to say anything.
Yeah, but you would be liable.
Who is they?
You would be liable.
No, they look, man. Them niggas don't be liable for nothing. They be saying all types.
Bro, you crazy? Bro, you can't put something out without no validity. You know how crazy they would look as an organization.
ESPN is one of the biggest marketing firms owned by another marketing firm in the world. We talking about the media. They literally do anything they want. That they their own entity. They literally was a part of the East West Coast John.
Richard,
they build off of this like this.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see where Let me see if ESPN has it here. I mean, I'm looking at their post. I don't see anything in regards to that. Hold on. 35 minutes ago, ESPN reported Ryan Garcia.
Of course.
Hold on. Ryan Garcia from ESPN failed his doping test the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney per a voluntary anti-doping association letter obtained by Mike Coppinger. The tests were taken prior to the fight, but the results weren't known until later. The banned substance is Ostarine. Ryan Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample to be tested. So, okay, so apparently
they said Berto had tested for something, not that last fight, but a while ago. One of his fights.
Okay, so the reason it didn't come out, they didn't stop the fight, is because the results weren't known until after the fight, which is kind of funny to me. That of course it came after the fight. Now ESPN is a reputable source.
Then why even do the test if you only gonna get the results after the fight and somebody get their pack busted, chopped up, benihana, garlic, butter, sazon, sofrito? You gonna come on, bud? I'm just a common sense guy. Like I hear
you.
There's where are the test results?
My man
on
Bree
paper.
says, why does it take so long? I don't know. That's the question. You know what? And this is what, if I'm a conspiracy theorist, or if I'm somebody like Ryan Garcia, I question this.
Conspiracy literally means two corporations belonging to the United States conspiring to oppress you or your rights. That's literally what it means. It's a real thing.
What I'm saying is, if it is kind of odd that I don't understand. It is kind of not odd, but it does benefit the people throwing the fight that the results came out after the fight.
It benefits everybody to have this nigga do what he did again, so you can liquidate it.
Hold on, I got a fan caller. Let me take this call.
Yeah.
Hold on. 805-805. You're on the 10-8 podcast. What's up?
Yo, salutes, Norv. Salutes and respect to you and your panelists and the chat. Man, I just wanted to come in real quick and talk to you a little bit about this. First off, this is crazy. It really came out of nowhere, the situation with Ryan and the PED. What was blowing my mind, though, is that if they took the test before the fight, why weren't the results put out? Why would you, why even take the test if you're not going to check and see if he's actually on something before he gets in the ring with Devin? Because if he's on something, let's say it was something stronger than whatever, he could really have hurt Devin real bad. Like that, the PEDs give you like crazy, some PEDs, some designer steroids will give you crazy strength.
Yeah. So
that's what's blowing my mind. But the whole deal now, right, is I'm looking at this from like Devin Haney's side, right? Think about everybody that dumped on this kid. I'm talking about, I don't mean to call the kid a young man, dumped on this young man, basically said, look, your career's over, you're trash, your father's trash, everything that has everything to do with y'all is trash, you need to get up.
No, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but
people out there just completely destroying him. Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, speak one at a time. What's your response to that?
Nobody said he was trash. They just said you can't learn boxing from a man who never boxed. And if he get in there again, it's going to be the same pack busting result. And all of this only hurts Devin Haney to think he has a chance to beat someone that he can't beat. So I would just let that just go behind the wayside because it's just really cap.
Well, I
mean,
no,
you
good, brother. You got the floor.
Okay. So what I hear what you're saying. I'm saying I personally saw people say that he was trash. There were people out there literally saying that he was bad. He's a boring fighter. He's bad. He's this and that. So you man, now I'm not saying that you said that. I'm saying that I personally saw people say that he was trash and that he got beat by Ryan Garcia and all this other different stuff. The night that he got put down and lost that fight, even the whole week after the fight, there was people literally destroying him, saying he was a paper champion and all those things. If it comes out, and again, I know that Ryan's going to go through the processes. If he goes through the processes and it still comes out that he was on PED, man, this is Devin Haney. He's going to come back. I'm telling you, he's going to have fire on him. Like when you look around. No, let me explain to you why.
I'm listening.
Because when you look around now, all these people destroying you, all these people talking crazy about you, and you took your L. Now you coming back, you're like, okay, I see what's up. Now you got an even bigger chip on your shoulder. Y'all couldn't wait to down me. You couldn't wait to bash me. You couldn't wait to talk crazy about me. You couldn't wait to throw me away. And again, I know a lot of that hate comes from Bill Haney, because a lot of people don't like his father, but still, like, he's gonna come back and be ready to go. So I'm waiting to see how this play out. Again, I'm waiting to see how this play out, but it's gonna be very interesting to see how Devin rebounds from this situation. That's my point.
Let me respond to what you're saying. I definitely agree with you. This is actually probably the best thing to happen to the Devin Haney camp because they pretty much were destroying him in that situation. But I will say this, he still took the beating. So I don't know how he's going to respond to that because he took the beating already.
Yeah.
So regardless, it is what it is. I think I think they could spin it as a no contest because if the results come back, because Ryan Garcia does have 10 days.
Yep.
He has 10 days. If the results come back positive again, his win will be taken away from him. It will be. It is what it is.
Yep.
Having said that, people may want to see Devin. They're going to call Ryan a cheater, but I don't know if Devin Haney will still come back like he once was because he already took this beating. And that's just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but, and I hear what you're saying, Norris. But again, he took. There was a beating, but once Ryan Garcia goes through the processes, that beating has an asterisk on it.
Oh no, 100%.
He took that beating. That man was on. That has an asterisk on it because he was on PD.
Yes.
Like there is no. That's like an NFL football player, right? You go and you play games. He's dominating people throughout the season. They catch you on the test, and you've been taking steroids for however long. People gonna be like, bro, everything that you've done. We've seen MLB great hit homers, crazy home run streaks, stuff like that. They found out they on PDs. What are they? The first thing they do? We taking all that away. There's an asterisk. You're not the same guy that we thought he was. So Devin, and I'm telling you, if I'm somebody close to Devin, in his mind, it's like, bro, that's done. He was on PD. Yeah. Go back out there and do what you do. Refine, come back, and now you know what time it is with everybody else. You can spin this to make it like, bro, it's you against the world. It's your team against the world. Yeah, I can't wait to see how you come back, Lord. I'm telling you, I cannot wait, bro.
I'm with you in regards to the public. I hear what you're saying, Troy, but he does have a really good point in regards to
it's prize fighting.
It is prize fighting, but at the end of the day, he can save face by saying he lost to a cheater. I'm not saying it's true or not, but I don't think he'll return the way he once was at one point.
Listen, that will get his pack busted. Worse, because the moment you think that you lost because it wasn't the moment you think you lost because it was anything but skill, you're gonna get your ass killed in there. So y'all can keep talking about it.
Hold on, we got another caller. Appreciate the call, brother. 346. You are on the 10A podcast. What's up?
Yo, Noah, what's happening?
How you doing, my brother? Everything good?
Yeah, man. You really kind of stole my thunder right there. The man still got hit with the punches, so we ain't gonna act like he didn't get hit. He got hit with those punches. Absolutely. Now, would those punches have hurt him? We don't know that.
And I
still believe it would because and we have no video proof, but they say in the 6 times they fought, Haney was hurt.
Yeah.
But he outpointed him. So I mean, who's to say the knockdowns did give him the edge, but he still got hit with them punches, man. Come on, man.
Nigga said, I'm seen with Trump, now I'm positive for steroids.
No, listen,
this is a straight attack.
Listen, he already took the beating. So I think mentally, regardless, and physically, he's not going to be the same. But it's a way for his camp to bring up his value and say, look, he lost to a cheater and still kind of save his name. I think that's the only thing that Devin gets to save at this point. Tim Bradley is about to go ape shit online.
And listen, Ryan Garcia is on his platform saying, I took steroids, I'm addicted.
Listen, I'll tell
y'all still going for it, I see. All right.
I mean, listen, when ESPN reports that he tested positive, he has to take another test. Remember whenever you take drug tests, there's multiple samples taken. He has a B sample that they're gonna have to test. If it comes up positive, what are you gonna say at that point?
There's nothing he can say. It's really nothing he can say. I mean, now everybody has to look into the actual drug that he took and try to downplay the drug that he took or paint his needles, all that stuff.
It was in ashwagandha.
Listen, the bottom line is it was a banned substance. When things are banned, they're banned for a reason, and it is going to hurt him. Ryan,
could it be in the meat? Could it have been in the food?
I know. They said basically when I was reading up on it that it's basically put in supplements. And sometimes you may not know it's in the supplement, but there's still illegal supplements to be taken. So, I mean,
so basically you're saying it could be in a vitamin, a GNC product, It could
Well,
be
not a
in anything.
GNC. It could be in a product, but most likely that product would be still illegal if he took that particular product. It's not like you get in meat.
It was, so
like
basically, you what you're saying is not accidental. This is not accidental. It can't be.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I learned this one day when I had a report I was doing in college, and I did it on steroid use, and this was around I forgot what time this was actually, and basically what I learned from doing the report was that, and this was from, I don't know if you guys recall an athlete called Bill Romanowski. He used to play linebacker for the Denver Broncos. And what Bill Romanowski said,
and the 49ers, didn't they?
Yes,
for the 49ers, right?
Yes. And what Bill Romanowski said was he took steroids his entire career. And the reason it wasn't detected was because if you don't know what the substance is, you can't detect it. So he would, when they would ban a substance, he would get another substance. So possibly Ryan might have took something he didn't think, and I'm just saying that could be detected and didn't realize it. I mean, that's still illegal. And
did he know? See, the problem is
he said he didn't take anything.
All these drugs. Well, I mean, all these drugs that they say that is illegal. Do you know every one of them? Do every boxer know? Okay, I can't take this. Or
no, there's a banned substance.
They have a list.
Like so in the NFL, right? There's a list of everything you can't take. Boxing is supposed to do the same for boxers. This is a list of the things you cannot take that will be under banned substances. So that's why when they test you, they're gonna tell you what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So he had to have known because you're getting tested for it. He clearly got tested. So, I mean, this is going to be a funny 10 days coming up. I want to see what Ryan does. Troy doesn't believe it. He thinks it's cap. I can't say I'm with Troy on this one.
Well, how many? This is. I want to see if you can find how many B samples have came back different than the A samples in history of boxing.
It just was saying Alicia Baumgartner was on some dope. She was out here getting work, and then her B sample came back because they were trying to strip her belt. They were saying she was on the dope too. They were saying she was on the dope, Baumgartner, and then her B sample, like they had said Andre Berto was on the dope, and his B sample came back not on the dope, and they never reported it.
See what makes me
listen when they come back non-positive. When it come back negative, they're not gonna report it.
Shout out to my brother Gerald McCoy. He says this is why he was so strong. That's what people are gonna say. That's what people are gonna say. The
nigga been strong.
He was strong because he pulled a Devin Haney on Devin Haney. He came in there and he was overweight anyway. See, Devin Haney
still weighed more than him, cousin.
Yeah, he did. He did weigh more.
Devin Haney still weighed more than him.
So that I mean. The weight bully got weight bullied, man. I don't believe.
Listen, Devin Haney is a 130 pounder. Him leaving on weight helps his situation because he had weight to protect that head from getting rocked. Pause. The reason why he got his pack busted because nobody's daddy who never boxed ever kept him at the top of the game. It don't work like that. I don't know why you think it did. It just don't work. Everybody's daddy who trained them as a fighter, they hit a plateau and they start regressing, and then somebody busts their fucking pack.
Troy, let me ask you. So you don't believe that?
No, I don't. I know. I'm not even.
So if his B sample comes back positive, are you still going to be taking the same tune? They're banned substances for a reason.
It will still have to be hard for me because it's P.
It's coming up positive, dude. Like,
when you really in these fields and you doing what we used to do, boxing, and you in this type of class, they take blood and hair sample, my nigga. Period. You see how it's quiet now?
So you don't believe it?
That's that. Ain't nobody really testing for something that's never been found, a substance that we never even heard of. I'm just saying, pissing in a cup. No, they're gonna take blood and hair samples.
Okay, so
this is the highest level. So they pissing now. No, I pissed in a cup before.
Think about it, though.
And a low level fight, they taking blood.
Hold on, he did test positive for. They said for I think it It was an anabolic steroid as well. Somebody said like 18 something. I got to read that again. I don't think he did it. I agree. I don't think he did it on purpose.
I don't believe you piss and it comes back in your piss. Why would I need your blood if it's already in your piss?
Because that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's certain things you cannot detail. Ain't nothing in no piss. You don't catch these type of performance enhancing cursors in pee.
I don't know about that. I don't.
No, I do. I'm
would
telling
you
you.
piss for that?
I just don't get why you don't want to know about it. It's
Why would
certain cursors because they're made by man. They're not a natural fucking food. Why would they make something that can be detected in piss? Just think about the common sense of this shit.
I understand what you're saying. Listen.
Yeah, like they make performance.
Hold on. Listen.
Yeah, all right. Now
I'm going to give you a fact. This is a fact, Troy. Right. I know you're emotional right now. You're my guy.
I'm not.
Hold on. My guy Gerald McCoy, you just said at the highest levels, is an all-pro player in the NFL, right? He just responded. Right. Hold on. This is the NFL, the highest of the highest.
No, it's not, because you don't make 50 million in 36 fucking minutes.
Bro,
there you go.
Bro,
no player makes that.
Boxing.
That's
what are you
not
talking
the
about?
highest. It's not the highest.
The NFL gets paid more. What are you talking about?
No, listen, bro. You telling me NFL niggas get 50 million in 36 minutes and back end bread?
There's one person that gets 50 million. Two people.
But bro, that's the boxer. No NFL player gets that type of bread liquidated at that type of rate of currency. Dog, and that type of rate in 50 million in 36 minutes for one night.
Dog, if you was to, for argument's sake, we're not even talking about the money. But let me just say this.
Yeah, now
if you were to take the average NFL player and boxer, okay, NFL players make way more money than boxers.
No, name me one billionaire NFL player.
1 billionaire NFL player?
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't because Floyd is a billionaire.
That's one person.
It don't matter. It's never been done before. You don't need to find niggas
hold on.
Okay,
I like that answer.
Hold on. Let me tell you how NFL niggas get paid on the 1st and 15th, just like the NBA niggas. Just because the contracts say, see, you don't know that. Just because the contracts say 300 million, you getting liquidated on the 1st and 15th. You're not getting the whole 300 million. When I show up as Floyd or Ryan, I'm getting 50 million.
Okay. You named
in 36 minutes.
My guy, Troy, this is an argument. This is the argument.
You can't beat that.
Troy, this is an argument you're not going to win. And I'm going to break it down.
All right.
I'm going to break it down to you.
Okay.
You can name 3 people that make $100 million in boxing. I can name you right now 6 quarterbacks or maybe 10 quarterbacks that make that right now. What are you talking about?
I just said they don't make 100 million because their contract's not guaranteed. They liquidate them twice a month. They don't give them 100 million for showing up for the game.
This is not part
they get paid per game.
Regardless, listen, all right, whatever.
Yeah, Ryan get paid per fight. That's 50 million.
All right. Listen,
I'm already there. He got 100 million already.
Forget about the money. The main thing is the point is this. The point is this: the NFL tests for multiple banned substances. And they use urine. A pro athlete just told us that they still test in the NFL. What are you talking about?
That's why niggas don't be getting snapped, because urine is beatable.
All right.
You cannot cheat blood and hair.
So you're saying regardless of what happens with his B samples, you're gonna
need a blood and hair sample when we really talking about performance enhancing. If you take it back to Floyd, remember when Floyd was trying to get Manny, he was asking for blood.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and that's what niggas didn't want to do. When Andre Ward was coming back for his first 3 fights in Oakland, and I was talking to him to his face at his gym where I trained at. He said, listen, we was going to offer some fighters more money than they ever got paid. But when we brought VADA in for the blood sample type testing, niggas was off of it. They canceled it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. VADA be testing blood. I don't even know.
Bro,
I think VADA
just tested. VADA's who reported the
That's what I'm saying. That's why. All right, bro. That's what I'm literally saying. They usually test blood sample. So when they come with some pee, it's like, bro, what are they talking about?
Regardless of what you're saying, if this B sample comes back positive, You still not gonna believe it.
No, he probably was on the juice. No. He probably was on the juice. But I need to see it because listen, I'm telling you through actual things that happen. You get Berto on here and ask him, hey, remember when they said you was on the dope and they tested your A sample? Did they ever come out and say your B sample was negative? They never fucking do. You know why? Because it makes the company look stupid. So why, when he come out with a negative B sample, they're going to be like, well, no, it's B. The media's probably going to report it, but the company's never going to report it because they did the same thing.
Why not test the A and B sample at the same time?
No, exactly. Come on, bro. This is common nigga shit. Like, if you on drugs, you on drugs. Nigga, we going to test all the samples. We ain't going to test the sample, say that was positive. No, hold on, wait. We going to come back for the B sample.
I have to completely disagree with you. When this test is, so hold on, he has 10 days. This is the main thing. He has 10 days at this point to turn it to basically for his B sample to which
he haven't turned in the B sample?
No, he has 10 days they basically have 10 days to report it or whatever. And now
hold on. Explain. He has to give a B sample or they already have
they already had the B sample. So basically what happens is the A sample. So I don't know exactly how it goes, but they was taking the same day. So now he has 10 days to basically debunk it. It's going to get tested again.
You don't have to debunk something if you got the sample. Hit my sample again. Hold on.
Got you. Okay, hold on. This is how it goes. Shout out to Gerald for this one. They don't go to the same testing site. That's why there's a B sample and there's an A sample. That's what he's saying. So now that sample is going to get tested.
Yeah, right? And then just hit the B sample.
It's probably going to come. Most likely, it's going to come out positive, right? Devin Haney.
Because they never. Listen, they just did this shit with Baumgartner, and it was false.
Right. So my question is, if you have one good sample, one bad sample, which one do you believe?
That's my point, bro. That's why you go to fucking blood. Like, come on, bro.
So hold on, Wildcat.
If you on the juice, you hit the blood.
Hold on, Trey. He said, why didn't they call off the fight if he tested positive before the fight? That's not what they said. They said that they tested him the day before the fight and they tested him the day of the fight. They didn't get the results to after the fight, which to me makes absolutely zero sense, to be honest with you. Like, and you got to think about it.
This 2 weeks after the fight?
No,
2 weeks after the fight, not you.
100%. This is where it gets murky to me, right? This is where it gets murky. Why wasn't it reported the day of the fight? Like, somebody's got to answer that. I don't know how long it takes, but it just baffles me. Again, I would have to see the whole process, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no. When did this news drop? This news dropped today, right?
Yeah. Somebody said that they lied. They just want to put an asterisk.
The fight? Yeah, when did the fight? You got look. The fight happened almost 2 weeks ago, man. And you mean tell me you just now? This is just coming out.
No,
I gotta ride with bro.
So listen. What's your name, Cole? I'm sorry.
John.
Gun.
John. Yeah.
Gun. So we have Gerald McCoy. He's on the stream. Gerald McCoy he's a All-Pro defensive tackle. Went to OXU, played for the Buccaneers, and he's been tested every year. Yeah, he's on the live right now. Mm-hmm. So he just said testing happens weeks before. The results will come into weeks after. He said that's how.
Why though? But this is $1 million business. Why though? Just think about it. Ask yourself why.
I'm not.
Why does it? Why?
Yeah, listen.
You get probation pissed and tested in less than a week. You mean tell me you can't get professional athletes?
Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see if Gerald will come on. Let me put you down for 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see. Yo, G, can I send you this link, bro? Real quick. I need your explanation because people don't. It's a little bit different. You actually got to live this. So, I mean, if you can, it would be super dope. If you could come on just for the callers. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to send it to Gerald right now. Gee, I just sent you the email. If you can't come on, it's cool, but I just sent it to you. But I just want a little bit more clarification in this situation because, he's busy. Sheesh. Jesus, Gerald. Oh, man, I just needed like 5 minutes from Gerald. It is a little so listen, Troy, that's my guy. I don't agree with he's talking about in terms of conspiracy stuff and blood or whatever. It is what it is. Now, what the point I was getting to, the B sample is probably going to come back the same way, right? Is it going to hurt Ryan? It's going to put an asterisk on there, whatever. But now, justifiably, Devin Haney will get a rematch. He's going to get the rematch. But I'm going to keep it real with you. This is just how I feel. It's going to help Devin Haney in regards to how people view him in a sense. But I just don't believe that he's going to recover from the beating he took. They're going to be able to sell to people, oh, look, he lost to a cheater, and kind of keep his value somewhere a little bit more up. But I just feel like, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that this is going to hurt him moving forward. Like, I mean, just mentally, physically, you know what I mean? And the conspiracies are going to come out crazy. Listen, I'm going to play it again for everybody that's there. I'm going to play this again, the Ryan Garcia thing. Oh, I just sent it to you, Gerald. It's I just sent it to you in your email. I'm Geraldini. Check that out real quick. But it's very confusing to me. But I'm going to be honest. I like Ryan Garcia. But a lot of us were saying how big Ryan Garcia looks. Look how big this Ryan look. Look how strong he looks. It was kind of scary if you really, really think about his size and things of that nature. I just emailed it, G. I just emailed it. It should be in your thing. Let me know if you get it. Hold on. Let me see real quick. See if Gerald got it. Let me try to email it to myself. Oh shit! No way. I guess. Email. I'm gonna try to get Gerald McCoy on real quick so he can kind of elaborate this for a lot of enormous. It's all network at gmail.com. All right, I'm sending it to myself, then I'm gonna resend it to Gerald. I mean, this is kind of crazy. PEDs and boxing is dangerous. Boxing is dangerous, period. PEDs or not. It's not a good look. Like, it's pretty bad. So to me, man, I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. Let me try to get everybody still on. Let me just make sure. Why is it not? Okay, here it is. Gerald, I'm gonna forward it to you right here. Let me see if he gets it. Gerald, I just sent it again to you. Let me know if you got it. But yeah, they did the same thing. Nothing. I just sent it again. I resent it from my email. It should be there. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get Gerald McCoy on as we speak. Gee, it should be in your email right now. I just resent it. I mean, listen, I'm going to play the Ryan Garcia shit real quick. I mean, oh my God. I don't know. You know what's confusing about this video is why is this Ryan Garcia have these two people in the background almost as if it's like, yeah, these guys, they wouldn't lie to you. Like, I'm like, dude, like, what are you talking about right now? Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, it's 10:10. Damn, why is it not? Oh, you ain't using it. Hold on. Why is this not? Hold on, I guess. Let me see. Joe, I'm gonna just put it in the chat. Give me a second. Just try to get it from the chat. And anybody want? I'll just put it in the chat real quick. That's it right there. Just click on that, Gerald, and you should be able to get on. I don't know why the hell didn't it go through. Hold on one second. We're gonna try to get Gerald. Just click on the chat. I just put it in there right now. I need some clarification on this because my man Troy, he's really big into the conspiracy stuff. Good guy, but I was just a little confused. With that, hold on, Gerald McCoy. Shout out to him. He's on here right now. So this is.
Fuck the Haneys. What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper.
Now, this is. I mean, I want to answer my man Aaron's question. Aaron says Ryan Garcia seems to be unwell. I think that he needs help. This changes everything. We now know what he did, that he did not beat Devin Haney. What do you think should be done to Ryan Garcia? I'm going to be honest with you. He should be sued. I mean, not sued. He should be suspended. This is the problem with suspending Ryan Garcia. He's worth too much money. Let's be real. I mean, he's worth a lot of money. And he means more to the sport. And I think he's going to get a slap on the wrist. He may get suspended. I mean, think about it. If a boxer gets suspended a year, that pretty much takes what he's usually going to, he's usually going to fight. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's going to be a slap on the wrist. It's too much money. Boxing has a handful or less of individuals that bring in a lot of money. And Ryan happens to be one. So I don't believe anything's going to happen to Ryan Garcia, to be honest with you. And that's just being real. I don't think anything is going to happen to Ryan. I mean, I think it might be like a little bullshit suspension, maybe a fine, but I'm going to keep it real. I don't believe that it's going to be nothing serious in regards to Ryan getting punishment. Now, they'll probably give him a no contest. They'll probably do something in that regard, but it is what it is. Somebody said nothing happened to Canelo when he got caught. I mean, yeah, he's not lying. I mean, I know Floyd got caught. There's a few people got caught. G, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
You sound tired, brother. My bad. I didn't mean to get you out
I
of
had to travel. I had to go film something for the Bucks, and then I just flew back.
Okay.
I'm about to put these kids in the bed, but I seen y'all on here, so I was checking it out.
I appreciate it. I mean, people want a little bit of clarification.
So let me tell you how the testing goes.
Okay, let me know.
So what they do is they bring in the guy who tests, right? They got multiple boxes, multiple cups, multiple barcodes. You have to pick the barcode, check every single number, make sure it matches up. Okay. You have to, everything is sealed. If it's open, you can't use it. You get to pick your own cup, pick your own the box you use, everything. Everything you have to pick. Okay, you literally have to pee with the person standing right there watching you. Like some people can't pee at times. You have to sit down. If you have to like poop and you have to like sit down to pee, they have to sit and watch you. There's no way to hide the way you take your test. After that, you pick every vial that everything goes in. Okay. Then you have to seal it. They clamp it down, they put it in a box, and you got to sign off on it. What happens is it gets sent to 2 different labs because think about the logic in that. If we send them both to the same lab, they're getting tested the same.
Yeah.
But if you send one to one lab and one to other lab, they're testing it the same test, but they're doing it their way. That way, if you have 2 different tests that come across and get the same results, then you know it's true. But if you got one here and one is positive and one is not, okay, then you take the negative test. That's how it goes. So this is what I think happened. This is me personally. This has never happened to him before. Yes, did he look a lot more muscular than usual? Yes, he did. But he's also went up in weight. But at the same token, people need to understand if he did do this, people are looking at the weight. The weight doesn't matter. He took in the nandrolone family, and what nandrolone does is it's an anabolic steroid. That's the second one that they said he tested for. That they're trying to confirm, but that's an anabolic steroid, and what it does is it helps your muscles regenerate a lot faster and you build muscle faster. So
Mm.
you're packing on muscle. So when he's taking those hits from Devin, even though Devin don't hit hard, if he did do this, that's why he's able to take those punches and his body is a lot more firm. So when you looking at him and he's looking like he's yoked up, and that could be why. But this is what I think happened. I think he might have been taking some stuff for recovery and something was in something that he didn't know. So even though it may have been an accident, it still will be a positive test. But I personally don't think he just purposely cheated. But if he did, what he did take is what they listed. It's on our list too in the NFL. And what it is an anabolic steroid. And what it does is, for everybody listening, when we all went through puberty, we all adults. You know what happens when your body goes through puberty? It grows. So everything starts to evolve and change. They're saying he tested for, that they're trying to confirm, it basically puts your body through puberty again. So remember when we start getting a lot stronger, start growing facial hair and all that? That's what it does.
And
So
that's the one
it's
that
just
they are trying to confirm, because they confirmed the other
yes,
one.
that's the one that they're trying to confirm. So if he took that one's going to have more of a bigger effect on his performance than the other one.
And how about
So
it's called Ostarine or something like that?
which one?
It's called Ostarine, Ostarine. That's the one that was confirmed. The
Yeah,
other
that's a performance enhancer. It just speeds up recovery and stuff. So a lot of stuff, and this is me personally. This is coming from a pro athlete. I believe if you have an injury or there's a certain time frame, like I think some things that people get tested positive for, I think shouldn't be tested positive for if you do it in a time frame. So if a person tear their ACL or mess their shoulder up or something, I think if you have surgery, there should be a window where you can take this, because all it's for is recovery. Now the nandrolone that he tested positive for, they try to confirm, that's a steroid. So that's juicing. The other one, that's recovery. It helps you. It speeds up your recovery. Makes your muscles a lot firmer. That's not really that bad, but it's still an enhancement. It helps. You know what I'm saying? But the
it
other
helps
one
with recovery.
that they haven't confirmed, that one is the one. That's the one where you say, "All right, Ryan, you out here cheating." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so basically, because he had suffered an injury, and they were saying that he had a rib injury when he fought Gervonta.
Yeah. You see how he probably took something that was still in his system that he didn't know. Like, okay, I'm taking this, but it might not. Like, some people take over the counter stuff that have stuff in it, and you don't know, and they get popped, and it's like, dang, this is what I took. Because you could, even if they ask you what were you taking, give us everything you took, and you give it to them, and they say, oh well, this is why. This is not the it's like if you sniff cocaine and you ain't cut it with nothing, it's like that's what nandrolone is. You just sniffed it just raw, and that's how it is. But if you cut it with something, then it's watered down a little bit. You might take something over the counter that is watered down, but it still has this little bit in there enough to test positive for it. And yes, you don't need a blood test to test for this stuff. That's why you see Julio Jones, or was it Julio that tested positive recently?
I'm not even sure.
No, it was DeAndre Hopkins. Remember, he tested
Oh,
positive,
yeah.
but what was he dealing with? An injury. You see what I'm saying? When these guys are not getting popped while they're healthy, they're getting popped while they're injured. So when guys are getting popped while they're healthy, that's where it's alarming. But Ryan is coming off an injury, so the part that he did test positive for, I'm pretty sure he didn't know he was taking, and that's why he's saying, "I don't cheat. What do I need to cheat for?" But the nandrolone, oh yeah, you know if you're taking that because it's completely separate. That's not in nothing over the counter. They have to give you that.
So let me ask you a question. So why is it now that if they confirm the other one, why is it taking so much longer to confirm the anabolic steroid that you're talking about?
Because it has to be tested by a different different group. So that has to go through a different type of testing. So you got your regular test sites where they just send the urine sample, they test it, how they test it, and then okay, nothing in it, cool. Then if you need a B sample, they send it to the other one, and they say, okay, now they gonna test that one, test it, blah blah blah. But if it needs to go through further testing, there's a different protocol to test for something more, but it has to be confirmed, because also you see all these ADAs and all that. These people have to confirm that it is what it is.
Well, you know,
and people are saying like, oh, well, you could test for this at work and they can have your results the next day. Yeah, it's because you work where you work. You're not a professional athlete. They don't have to go through major protocols to make sure.
Point.
Think about it. If you drive trucks and you get hit with a random, okay, you are just and this is no knock to what people do. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the difference.
Yeah.
If you drive trucks and you get hit with a random and you test and they test you, say, okay, we got to let you go. Okay. Yes, that's how you take care of your family. But the difference is you're testing a person that's going to potentially make $50 million, a person that's going to potentially be a world champion in what they do.
Yeah.
They are in the public eye. They're A-list celebrities. It's a completely different level of testing. So it affects way more than just your average job. So that's why they have to send it off the sites, and it has to go through a protocol. You can't just go put something in the P and say, oh, yeah, this is it. No, you got to put it through the ringer. They got to spin it and do all this other stuff just to make sure, like, okay, we don't mess this up. That's why they say, hey, listen, this is one, but we give you a B sample. We'll send it off to them and let them do the same thing. Let's see what happens.
So you know what it is, though, too, Joe, is when people hear PEDs, they automatically think steroids, strength.
No.
And that's why I think the confusion is. So if Ryan did test positive for the initial one, I forgot what it's called again, that would pretty much be for healing. So it is cheating, but it's not necessarily athletes take that to heal faster. But
yes, like there's things you can get from your doctor. Like I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you guys hear about stem cells. That's okay. You hear about PRP shots. That's okay. You hear about all these injections. These things are okay. But there's certain things that are like what those are times two. And that's when it becomes an advantage. But technically, it's just to help you heal faster. So if I have an ACL injury and I don't want to be out 9 months, I want something to help me heal faster because whatever you take it's literally for ligaments and it's for healing. It ain't to help build muscle. The nandrolone, that literally targets muscle. Like when we go through puberty, we're turning into young men and women. Our bodies are literally growing muscle. That's what the nandrolone does. It literally helps you build muscle. And that's why if Ryan did take this and he did it on purpose, that's why he looked so strong. I'm strong. That's why he felt like that.
I'm serious. Hopefully he doesn't test
positive. I hope he don't either. Because I mean he won fair and square, but if he was in there hitting a little harder than normal, then because he did look like he was more muscular. I mean, like we just go off the look. But at the same token, like you gotta think when he's getting hit, he's not being phased. And when he's getting hit, he's like screaming back at Devin. That's a sign too. So it's like,
what do you mean? What type of sign? Explain.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you take steroids, that stuff gives you like a little, like this, this burst of energy. You know, people think, oh, he's a roid head.
Oh, rage.
I mean, yeah, but that could be why. If he tests positive for that nandrolone, I don't care what nobody say. Believe me when I tell you, if this other one, the first one could be a true accident. I don't believe he did it. But if this other one comes back positive, he did that on purpose. Because you cannot test for nandrolone unless it is prescribed or given to you by a doctor. Like you can't just go buy that anywhere. That has to be cleared through a doctor and given to you. So if he tests for this other one and positive, he did that. I'm just telling you from a pro athlete standpoint, he did. I don't think he did the other one on purpose, but if this nandrolone come through, yeah, he did that.
Man,
for sure.
That's. I mean, it definitely. I mean, it puts an asterisk, a big one on Ryan. He'll probably get a suspension, which the politics of boxing is not. It's not gonna matter, to be honest. Boxers don't fight. They fight once or twice a year. So, but wow, I mean, I appreciate the breakdown, G, because again, like I said, a lot of people jump to the conclusion of, because when you seen Ryan, he looked jacked.
But that first one, if he did test positive for that, the thing I hate is people see PEDs performance enhancing drugs, and they immediately think, oh, he's juicing. No, man, I took something to help me heal faster. Like DeAndre Hopkins, he took something over the counter. And I remember Thomas Davis for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
He got suspended for 6 games. He literally took something over the counter that had something at the bottom of the banned substance list, but it didn't matter. They tell you in control of what you put in your body, even if you didn't know it was in there, because he submitted everything he took. They test everything. They said, "Oh, it was in this pill." And yes, it did. You can buy this over the counter. And he's like, "Well, how's it my fault? Because you took it. You should have looked at all the ingredients."
Wow.
Tough, but that's part of it.
Wow.
So if but most people, bro, if people are out here like really cheating, like you could see, like, all right, he ain't. But here's another thing to think about, and I'm gonna say this and to just give y'all something to think about. Ryan didn't like the way he felt at 135.
Nope.
And then when he fought, what's my man that he knocked out?
You talking about Haney or the one before?
No, the one before.
He knocked that dude out. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Yeah, but he kept talking about his body and how he felt and feeling a certain way, and he's getting stronger, and he feel just something to think about. I don't think he did it. This is me personally. I don't think he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Unless that Nandrolone come back. If that one comes back positive, hey, y'all's guy, he did that. I'm telling you right now, from a professional athlete standpoint who knows how to get all this stuff, yeah, trust me.
G, I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I know you're a very busy man. So on that note, I'll let you go, man. Get to the family and, do what you do. But
I got Canelo at 8.
We got Canelo. I got Canelo too.
And I got him at 9. I'm gonna say 9.
I think Canelo wins at 9. I'd say 8 or 9. I'm with you on that. And then I think he gets a knockout in the when they give him the belt on Oscar. I think he hits Oscar right after the fight.
Bro, I would love if he hit Oscar with a gut punch. Hey, ain't it crazy how Canelo can't speak English until he get mad and he speaks fluent English?
It reminds me of my mother, right? My mother speaks straight Spanish, but when she wants to cuss you out, there's a bunch of English curses that just continue.
Bro, Canelo speaks perfect English when he get mad. It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Did you see his face?
He was so hot, man. He turned pink.
Yo,
Dude turned into a whole white man. He said, hey, man.
The thing that got me was what?
Canelo get mad and turn into a white man.
Yo, why did Oscar choose right now to do that? Like
Oscar was like, and then Oscar looked so, after he said it, Oscar looked so nervous, like, man, don't you swing on me, man.
Bro. It was, I'm not gonna lie, dog. It was mad funny because
I was crying.
What?
I was crying there. Canelo told him, man, you don't even believe that. You had to read that off the paper.
he said, who give he said no, when he told him in Spanish, he was like, he said, you don't even do anything. It's all the people behind you. Everything's about
all the people. You wrote that. He said you just read that off the paper. You don't even believe that.
Joe, that shit was hilarious. I'm not gonna front though. I think Canelo swings on him after the fight. Like I
wouldn't doubt it, bro. He got to get his money. Once the fight is over, he accomplished his goal. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, and it's crazy because there was an interview with Oscar, and he threatened him subliminally. Well, not really subliminally, but pretty blatant with defamation. So this is crazy,
bro. The thing is, Oscar is like, yeah, golden boy. But I hate that. If it wasn't for my name, you wouldn't be. I'm the one here knocking everybody out. What is you talking about?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I had to go beat Triple G 3 times.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one taking on Floyd and taking on Bevo and taking on all these people. I'm the one doing it. What do you mean? Because your name is on the what's the word I'm looking for? The promoter.
On the brand.
You're the promoter, and it's your brand. I'm the one that's doing all the work. I got to go through training camp, not you. What is you talking about? Okay, Canelo said something today, and I sent it to you. He said, I don't care about youth or age or none of that.
Yeah.
I'm different. I'm Canelo. He's saying that because the things that apply to most boxers when you're engaging a fight don't apply to him because he is different. Canelo ain't like everybody else, and it has nothing to do with the promoter's name. Like, he got to kill that noise. He's tripping.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's funny because Jaime Munguia just sat there and was smiling like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. But
somebody said Jaime Munguia looked like the sad kid while mom and daddy is arguing.
Yo, I can't wait for this fight outside.
Oh man. All right, let me get in here, man. Y'all be great.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
My man. Oh man. Shout out to Gerald McCoy for calling up, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm trying to do a lot more stuff. We're starting to build. We're going to continue to build. I want to be the #1 boxing podcast, but I can't do that without y'all. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications button. Let's build, man. Let's definitely build, man. It's growing, guys. I got shadow banned by YouTube because I used a clip or a couple clips of. I didn't even realize that I used them as YouTube shorts. So, I got shadow banned, so my views aren't where I need them to be because of that, but it's starting to grow again, and people like the stuff. So, please, God bless y'all, and I really appreciate y'all. My man says, it's funny, Ryan tests positive the day Oscar accused Canelo at the yeah, that's hilarious. Ryan disappointed if he gets popped for the other shit. I mean, the way Gerald broke it down made 100% sense. Listen, I agree. Certain things, athletes, just listen, if you got any friends that are athletes, injuries are a big thing. And you're talking about money, you're talking about losing money. And in the NFL, you're not guaranteed a contract. And in boxing, you're not guaranteed to make money. So I'm not against taking something to heal. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But, with the other thing Gerald was talking about, if Ryan does test positive for that, it's going to be crazy. So, it was a great breakdown by Gerald McCoy. I appreciate y'all. I got to call my wife. But I appreciate y'all. I'll be on tomorrow afternoon, like at 12. I want to shout y'all out. It's your boy Norbs, and we are out.